You're listening to We Act Radio, WPWC 1480 AM. Visit us online at weactradio.com.
Hi, Grandpa. I'm calling from my new phone that I got for Christmas. It's an iPhone. I love you, and you're the first person I called. I love you. Bye.
Hey, Rock, it's Vince Gray calling. Listen, I wanted to congratulate you, first of all, on your new show. Secondly, I want to welcome you back to the city. You've been gone too long. We're absolutely delighted to have you back in our nation's capital. And thirdly, I want to wish you a happy birthday. I know, Rock, that this show is going to be very successful. There are people that are talking about it all over town, and we absolutely wish you the best. I looked at the lineup of folks that you're going to have or having on the show, on Saturday, and what a great lineup, and certainly is a testament to the impact that you've made not only in the city, but the impact you've made on our country. The enormous respect that you have in this city and across this nation. So I wish I could be there with you today, and I hope that I have an opportunity to come on the show at the earliest opportunity. I wish I were there for the launching of it, because there'll never be a first time again. So once again, congratulations. Welcome back to your hometown. Happy birthday. And I know it'll be an absolutely great show today. Talk to you soon.
Solid as a rock.
He's cared for the famine victims in Somalia. Bought back 3,000 guns to confront violence in D.C.
Something about what God is using him to do with us.
We will rock you.
The rock with you.
I want to rock right now.
Rock steady, baby.
Registered numerous people to vote. It's evident that he cares. What do you care about? Welcome to the Rock Newman Show. It's the Rock Newman Show. Newman Show.
Good morning, world, and hi, everybody. My name is Charlie Brotman. People refer to me as the President's Announcer. Now, I've had the honor and the glory to have introduced 11 different presidents of the United States during 16 presidential inaugural parades from 1949 through 2013. That's a total of 64 years. Now, I've introduced Presidents Truman, Eisenhower, Kennedy, Johnson, Nixon, Carter, Reagan, Bush, and Bill Clinton, and then George W. Bush, and I've also introduced 2 times Barack Obama. Now, I've introduced superstars, I've introduced sports stars and movie stars, I've introduced some of the most important personalities in the world, but today is special. I have the respect, the dignity, literally the exaltation of introducing a very special individual. Now, he's a famous person. He's a genuine superstar. He's the idol of millions, and he's definitely a VIP, a sex symbol, a notable celebrity. Yes, I've had the honor and pleasure of introducing presidents of the United States, but today I'm going higher than I've ever gone before.
God.
Higher than the president? Yes. To many of us, this man is a king. Introducing the King of Washington, D.C. He's back in town. He's back on radio in the nation's capital. And on behalf of your millions of friends and followers, ladies and gentlemen, welcome home, Rock Newman.
Charlie, thank you very much. And I know that this is the beginning, but after that introduction, I'm going to say, da-da-da-da-da-da. That's all, folks. That is the end, man. It can never get better. It can never get better than that. So I was told a long time ago, quit while you're ahead. I know that I'm ahead right now. So everybody, this is a wrap. We can shut it all down. Charlie, again, man. Thank you so very much. Thank you to you for that. That's the creme de la creme. You know, a little later in the show, we're going to have Pete Rose, and I talk about you can only have one number one in any particular category. And I can sure enough say that in my lifetime, that was the number one introduction of all time.
You're deserving.
Thank you very much, Charlie. Thank you. So before I forget, let me first thank the first voice that you heard. And that first little charming, sweet, wonderful voice was my granddaughter, Mia Lewis. She's such a darling, and through the years I've saved her voice messages, and man, have they come to use. So thank you, baby. And to Vince Gray, the mayor of this city, who came in some very, very tough times, and who I think has done a really, really, really outstanding job. And there is a chorus of voices across the region, certainly in the city, that says that the work that he has done in these tough times deserves 4 more years. I want to say in advance, give my listening audience a glimpse at our lineup today. We wanted to have a really exciting show for you. And, of course, my full-hour studio guest is Charlie Brotman. Charlie Brotman is nothing short of a genius. He's a political guru. He's a counselor to many. He has been in this city. I'm gonna tell one of Charlie's secrets. He's 85 years old, and he gets up in the morning and he does a couple of 100 push-ups and a couple of 100 sit-ups. I just hugged him when he came through the front door, and there's no body fat at 85 years old, and I don't like him anymore. I want to be like you when I grow up, Charlie. So Charlie's in the studio. James Brown. James Brown, the CBS sports announcer, and much, much more that I'll talk about, but went to DeMatha High School here in the area and has gone on to be one of the most notable broadcasters in broadcasting history. Darrell Ledbetter was recently elected to the Pro Football Writers Hall of Fame. Johnny Holiday, who needs no introduction to the DMV, is going to be with us, and also we're going to have, if we have the time in this first hour, someone who influenced me so much from afar was Muhammad Ali.
Oh, my.
And one of the people that was in his innermost circle, was his kind of go-to guy for whatever he wanted, was a guy by the name of Gene Kilroy. And I'll run down through the second hour. We've got Dick Gregory and Brig Owens. We've got Ed Weinberger, the incredible producer. He's going to be calling from Los Angeles. He did Taxi. He did The Cosby Show. He did all of, he's just a premier producer out in Hollywood. And speaking of premiers, Premier Ewart Brown from Bermuda is going to be joining us. And next up will be Kenny Williams, who is a former professional baseball player, now executive vice president for the Chicago White Sox, and everybody's favorite, Judge Mathis. Yes. Judge Greg Mathis, who you can see every day, sitting on the bench, he'll be joining us. And in the 11 o'clock hour, we really will have some each of the former mayors of Washington, D.C. And if Vince Gray's plane lands on time at 11:30 in Florida, where he's going to go down and be at the Nationals training camp,
yes.
If his plane lands in time, he'll be calling back in to join Sharon Pratt Kelly, Marion Barry, Tony Williams. Agent Fenty didn't come. We'll talk a little bit about that later on. We're also going to have Prince George's County Executive Wayne Curry. He's coming over. And as I said in that first hour, also is going to be Pete Rose, and Angela Alsobrooks, state's attorney for Prince George's County, is going to come by. Rushern Baker. Yeah, I said Rushern Baker. Boy, I need all the help I can get.